Hi, this is Aaron Wilson. The Texans hired Frank Okam as their assistant defensive line coach, according to league sources. Frank spent the past couple years at the University of Toledo, and prior to that, he was the Las Vegas Raiders defensive line coach and the Carolina Panthers defensive line coach. And Frank has a lot of familiarity for Texans fans. He's a former Texans fifth-round draft pick, played defensive line for Gary Kubiak, and he was teammates with Texans coach and defensive signal caller DeMeco Ryans. And having Frank on the staff adds a lot of familiarity and a strong bond with this coaching staff. Not only did he play with DeMeco Ryans, but when he was a Texas Longhorn and he was an All-American and All-Big 12 selection for the Longhorns for a national championship squad, he was teammates with Rod Wright. Rod is the head defensive line coach for the Texans, so they have a strong bond and friendship and connection that goes all the way back to their college days. And Frank has coached a lot of great defensive linemen in the NFL. With the Raiders, he coached Max Crosby, one of the top pass rushers in the league. With the Panthers, he coached Brian Burns and Derek Brown and several other good football players. So Frank is known for his knowledge, for his intelligence. He once had a 3.9 grade point average in high school, and he scored a 39 on the Wonderlic exam. And he's good at communicating his message and teaching younger defensive linemen. To me, this is a case of adding strength to strength. The defensive line is arguably the best part of the Texans roster at any position. You look at what they have there with Danielle Hunter at one bookend, opposite Will Anderson Jr., two Pro Bowl pass rushers. Inside, and they do have some free agents. They've got Foley Fatukasi, big, strong run stopper, and Martin Edwards Jr., who combines run-stopping skills with an ability to penetrate the line of scrimmage, shoot gaps, and get after the quarterback, along with Tim Settle Jr., who's had a career-best season last season with 5 sacks. So a good group, and Tim is under contract. So they'll probably bolster this position through a combination of free agency or the draft. And they haven't ruled out re-signing Fatukasi and or Mario Edwards Jr. to try to keep this outstanding part of the defense together. I look at the scheme and how Frank can fit into it. I think that they will have an outstanding coaching room and position group in terms of talent, in terms of knowledge of the game. So a good hire by DeMeco Ryans and Rod Wright. And Rod pretty much had a lot of carte blanche as far as how this decision was made and who they would pick to be his assistant after Nate Ollie became the Atlanta Falcons defensive line coach. So Nate was the assistant defensive line coach last year, did a good job, and now he's going to run his own position room in Atlanta. And, in terms of Frank, Frank was a popular player here. He played in the NFL for a long time. He's a fifth-round draft pick. He made the Texans roster. And, bringing back someone from the past, someone that has strong Texas ties, was an outstanding Longhorn. I think that should be a good move for not just the defensive line, but I know the fan base. There's some people that, fans back in the day with the earlier, Texans that remember Frank and what he brought to the table, and literally brings a big presence. He was listed at 6'5", 352 when he was playing for the Texans. So a big guy that commands respect and that has the ability to communicate the technique, the pass rushing, this run stuffing to get the most out of these players. So another good addition to the coaching staff, along with Jerry Slopinski as a senior offensive assistant. On the other side of the football, along with Nick Caley, the new offensive coordinator, and then retaining several coaches from that group and promoting Cole Popovich to head offensive line coach and run game coordinator. And the next step for the Texans is the NFL Scouting Combine. And we'll be there. I'll be there representing KPRC and this YouTube channel and all of my social media. We'll be there covering DeMeco Ryans and Nick Caserio. They'll have press conferences. I'll be there asking questions and getting all the latest information to you guys, as well as talking to the college football prospects and seeing who are the Texans meeting with, who are some of those top meetings as far as the players that you guys are going to be more attuned to, and further down the list of prospects that were invited to the scouting combine, and obviously the areas of need, we all know them. There's tight end, there's offensive line, there's defensive tackle. They can use some help at safety, and of course at wide receivers. So we'll see how Nick Caserio and his personnel department carry out the rest of the offseason. I want to tell you about my friends at QuickAssist.com. I've partnered with QuickAssist. They are the most trusted and convenient way to sell your surplus of tickets. Let's say you've got Texans tickets and you can't make it to the game, and you don't want to go through all the hassle of selling your tickets or checking different websites like Ticketmaster, etc., or StubHub to sell your tickets. They do it all for you. You transfer your tickets to them, they get you the best possible price, and take the headache out of selling your tickets. And whether it's Rockets, Astros, Texans, and other sports, Quick Assist is the trusted market leader for this kind of transaction. So they're the same people that brought you Energy Ogre, which helped you get the best electricity prices here. Now they're applying those principles of analytics and having the right connections and ticket knowledge to get you the best price. And they have a suite at the Texans, the Rockets, the Astros. They're very in tune with the local sports scene. So I'm excited to partner with Quick Assist, and look for more information from me about Quick Assist in the days, weeks, and months to come as we head toward football season. And yeah, I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. We are a fast-growing channel ever since I started this 4 months ago. We're over 4,000 subscribers now. Appreciate all of you guys. Read all your comments, responding, interacting with you all. And this channel is for you guys, and we'll only continue to grow and grow as we head toward next football season. I started this in the middle of the football season. Wish I'd started it in the off season or during training camp, but better late than never. And we're going to do more and more with this channel as we go forward. So excited to talk to you guys as we head into the scouting combine, and we'll have much more coverage to come here on my YouTube channel at Aaron Wilson Sport. Thanks for tuning in.